Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is Mrs. Fatima. She's going to speak about the sewing department. And then she's going to present herself and what they do in that specific department, which is part of the Videfi program. Please come forward.
Thank you. Guys, I'm nervous. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, you guys are late, but it's okay. We're gonna go on with the show. Good afternoon, everyone. I need your vibe, guys.
Good afternoon.
I need your vibe. Okay, my name is Fatima Shirimana. Well, what can I say about myself? I've been a member of Videfi ever since Videfi started. No, I'm just joking. Just a few months ago, I've been introduced to this wonderful organization, and I've been working in different departments. But today, I'm actually going to speak about the project that we've been busy with, which is the sewing department. Well, as you can see with me, I'm wearing what is called a design clothes. That's what we basically do. We design outfits in the sewing department. Well, the sewing department started in 2009. So yesterday was Videfi's celebration, which is the birthday. And likely we are about 9 years doing the same business, doing the same project actually. We began with one facilitator. We began with one facilitator. Here at the sewing department, we began with one facilitator, with 2 machines. So we were like a bit poor. There was no improvement. But we thank God that we reached somewhere. Now we're looking at 3 facilitators with 10 machines, which is like a good thing. First promotion, like we promoted before then, we promoted only 4 learners who were busy in the sewing department. But now we are dealing with 10 learners. And then the whole thing normally takes about 6 months to achieve, like to be graduated and be a professional tailor. Of course, we have to go to school in order to do something at the end of the day. So basically that's what we did. And then the sessions. We do actually 2 sessions. The first session is in the morning, which start about 9 o'clock until 1 o'clock. That is the first session. And then the second session, which is during the afternoon, it starts at 1 until 5:45. So basically that's what we normally do here at Videfi, and we've got like few items of clothing that our learners have improved. We had a learner called Taboho Nube. He managed to come up with this. Well, it's not a good design, but at least you could see that he tried to do something out of nothing. And then I won't touch in everything. And then we've got Vicky. She did this little pretty dress that she did. This is what she started with as a learner. And then now she's actually a big tailor somewhere. She's doing something from what she did before and what she is now. So there's a little bit of a difference that they make. So I won't show you everything, but this is just a couple of things that they normally do with. So guys, sewing is something we like, especially for women. Women are regarded as nothing, let me put it that way, especially in African communities. As Videfi members, they came up with these skills to empower women who are actually disregarded as nothing. So they came up with this idea to empower many women in this world. As a non-profit organization, we need some few capitals to keep the organization running. So by what we are teaching the learners, help us as the Videfi members to actually go and sell out there and then gain some capitals and buy materials. So thank you everyone. Thank you.
Please welcome. The audience is listening to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Welcome everybody. And
I would like, most of my time I like slogan and motivating people first, because I see it is like, it is quiet, and we didn't come here for being quiet. Actually, on our messages we inform people that we are coming to share, all right? And we are talking about the life of an organization. We're not talking about the life of a dead organization. It is an organization that is live, isn't it? So can we say Videfi long life? Videfi long life. Videfi long life. Videfi long life. Yes, today we are reaching 10 years. I think try to understand, because among our guests there are new faces, and my new guests, people whom we never knew and the one we will meet with today. All right. So I will basically go on the entire organization live. I'm Mr. Isamecho Kiza Isach. I'm the coordinator of this organization. This organization is not only in Cape Town or in South Africa. We have been in 4 countries, and we are reaching to get the 5th one soon. We are in the DRC Congo. When you heard me talking that time, I was talking, or we have on our panel, people or other members are in DRC Congo. Actually, they will also intervene, but we'll be interpreting because they are French speaker. They cannot speak English. We have got also Videfi in the Burundi. We have got the Videfi, and we were our director or the president in the USA. And we have got Videfi in Canada, but the ones in Canada are not on the panel. So we are much excited today, and we welcome you very much for coming with us. To rely on working for others. They didn't have money to give people, but they gave skills, and they decided to skill others so that others may empower others, and then carrying a community which is empowered. And among the projects, which are even up until currently we still carrying, there were the sewing project, there was the languages project, because people had the languages barriers. When you are a French-speaking country, you cannot have access of communication, and you cannot have work in South Africa. They had also to integrate other with languages to empower themselves, because among them, those who had the small scale. They looked around again and they saw that no. We cannot just empower people with language. We have to find for them something else to do, because nowadays the world, the fashion is leading the world, and the people need something to look very nice. You can see African ladies nowadays, they want to have very good hair and so on. They began also the hair, among them people with the skill of hairdressing and the hair cutting, because they said that we cannot leave our youth going to drug dealing and so on. We have to empower even the young men and the young women to be doing the dressing and the cutting of hair. And so we moved away from there, because I began a member in 2012. The time we arrived, we met those 2 projects, the sewing and the language. We said, no, we cannot only stop here. We have to go further. There are so many people who are behind with technology and information. Our old mama, our old papa, they are using cell phones without knowing what to do and what so. There are those who have degrees behind their names, but do not know with computer and so on. What can we do? Can we at least take other programs, small programs, helping some volunteers from universities and so on who will empower community? Because everyone wants to develop himself, and the development is the slogan of all. All right, let us make sure that the community is moving together with what is talking. So we began the program of computer teaching, and for there, we didn't hear much about only women or this and that. We mix all genders, we mix all ages, we mix whatsoever. It was the matter of your time, or it is the matter of your time, and the matter of your determination to look forward, to know something about the computer or the ICT. I mean information technology and communication. So we began, basically we are delivering 3 programs plus email and the basic of website management. What are those programs that we are delivering? We are delivering Microsoft Word, we are delivering Microsoft Excel, we are delivering PowerPoint as well, because those programs are very useful for office purposes and so on. All right, besides that, we say that we cannot only stop here. We have to carry other programs which will assist people to go further and further. You can even pay attention when we are doing. We have got down just a few photos, and I will go to explain on what we are basically doing. We have another project of, we said, the world today is leading edge. Everyone is talking about money. All right. When we are talking about money, what do we see? We see finance. Does people know what is all about this? We have the society which has so many people want jobs, right? And who's the job provider? Because about 95% of people, if you may ask, just I'm looking for the job. To who? We said that no, we have to empower people economically as well. People should have some basics of the economy. And with that, we said that no, we project of self-reliance or economic empowerment. I mean, economic generating activities. We may do more. Let us first make people understand that if you cannot have more people who are hiring others, and then we are coming to a society that will not have jobs. All right. So the rest, what's the rest? We said now we have to make sure that this organization is represented wherever in the world. And so one day, when one is going to move from Cape Town, going to visit USA, when you are Durham, North Carolina, think about Videfi and say, those guys, they said they are here. I want to visit them, and you will go, you find us. All right, then we said, no, we cannot stop them because our world vision is to reach all over. One day, they want the men who standing here when we will be talking, as whoever will be, I have to say that what I have done in that organization is this and that. Canada as well. We began with Canada, and in Canada we are on Montreal. Canada and the USA, they are both on the process of registration. So when you are in Canada, you have also to think about Videfi having same problems, because we have to know that the kinds of people or the society that we are thinking to uplift or transform, we are the sample. If we kept down, we can find jobless people. In the USA, it is the same. If kept down, we can find people who have got a problem of communication. In the USA, it is the same. If we can find the problem of the health, in the USA, it is the same, and so forth. And so today we are standing here, we are thinking, what next in 2019 we are going to face? That is how today we are sharing with you. We are welcoming you because we will be sharing. We don't carry this job alone. We have got so many others who are supporting us morally, financially, physically, and so on. We will give the speech for the rest as well. Talk with us. I can see here today I've got guests who are from organizations. They will stand, Mr. Ceremony will stand, and they will let them introduce one another and share with us for even 10 minutes or less than that. Tell us how their relationship or our relationship are, Videfi or members of Videfi with them. And also those who may volunteer to think about, as they know now about the Videfi. Our office is on the first floor, this same building, whereby our workshops are and so on. They will share with us. All right, do not take too long time because we have got so many other people on the panel, and our other members will stand, will still continue to present and going on. I will let the space to others, Mr. Ceremony. You can take over, and I thank every one of you I will come back again to share with you because we need time. Everyone must tell us what is thinking about this organization. Thank you very much.
That's a great speech. Thanks so much, Mr. Sankhan, for a great speech. Now he was just introducing the Videfi perspective, background, and everything. Now we're just going to watch a little bit of videos and pictures and achievements that we've done so far, back in the days and where we are now. So please, this is one of the sewing department videos that was introduced as a Videfi program as well to have many women, especially African women. We came in different countries where they know how to make things, you know, African clothes and stuff. So the video that we just going to watch here illustrates the ability and skills that we've taught others as well. We've got our men, women who stood up a little bit as well back in the days to teach other women how to sew and stuff. And let's listen to that if the DJ is ready.
Dress for my baby.
Okay.
Baby.
Hello, good evening.
Sorry for the sound problem. You know, this is technology. Sometimes gives its own problem and stuff. But I think we'll fix it in the short period.
Okay. Oh, you're laughing. You like that? Thank you very much, Omari. Okay. You are also making the uniform there. What are you doing there?
Yes, Madam Esther. Can you also show me some other things that you have done already?
What?
Show me some other material that you have made already.
This one.
Okay.
For my baby.
Okay. And what else?
Yeah. And then I want to finish this. Now. This is take only 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah. Because I'm quick.
You are learning quickly.
Yeah. I'm quick.
Okay.
Because my teacher is very strong. He's teaching me quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very good. Which other machine do you have? What other machine do you like to have here?
I want also the big machine to make
Industrial machine.
I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Domestic machine or what? Which kind of machine you mean?
Okay. Which other machine do you like to have?
I want overlock.
Okay. Which other machine do you like to have?
I want overlock. And then I want machine to write the name on the
clothes.
And then like name like Videfi. Yeah, that is good.
That's very good. Show me the other things that you made already.